Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here. So I wanted to focus on some of the filming here for the Rick Grimes and Michonne television show, because I actually wonder, and again, we're all trying to figure out, when are they filming, because we've gotten some information just from, people on Twitter and whatnot that, like, they will be filming very soon. And when I say people on Twitter, I actually mean specifically at Andy Lincoln News, who is like super, super credible. Like, yeah, obviously the credibility of the account is, I'm honestly under the belief that it's run by Andrew Lincoln. Like, they know everything about Andrew Lincoln, like anything that's happening. It's just like, it's crazy. So I want to talk about that and also talk about some other interesting details that I actually wonder if it's like hinting at filming going down here in the next like right away, I guess, basically. So anyways, before we go any further, obviously make sure to be a subscriber if you do want more Walking Dead content like this. As well, definitely go follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. But yeah, let's actually get into some of the news here. So I guess for a quick recap of what is actually happening here, we did actually get some information a couple of days ago on July 23rd, actually, from at Andy Lincoln News, that I'll just read it here. It says, I received information about the filming of Rick's new series, and it will be very soon. At the moment, I cannot share more details. We will have to wait for an official announcement. So you see that, and then basically the next day it says, info, Andy will remain in the US for the next 3 weeks, first in Los Angeles, and then in Atlanta. And then I know there was a later tweet saying he's going to be in LA for the next week. And then I'm guessing Atlanta. I'm guessing Atlanta starting really like next week or something like that, filming something or whatever. I don't know what it's going to be, but he's going to be in Atlanta, which is like, I mean, why else are you going there but to film something? Unless you're just going there because you know a lot of people. I mean, he spent a lot of time there, but still, like, combining that with what they said before that, which is, they got some information about the filming of the Rick show and that it's going to be very soon. I'm just kind of looking at that and I'm like, I actually do wonder if it is going to be next month, if they could be filming in like a week or two from now. And I actually wonder if we're going to get some sort of announcement of that at the preview special, because the preview special is going to be on August 7th. So it's not this Sunday, but it's the Sunday after that. So again, if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, like on Twitch, I'm going to be doing a live stream during all of that, sort of reacting to all the news that's going to be going down there, because it's going to be so much fun. Like, we're getting a lot of updates. Like, there's going to be a lot of updates on what's actually happening. And yeah, man, I'm so excited for that. Usually when they do preview specials, it's for like the upcoming season, and there's not a lot of like information you can really gather from stuff like that. But for this preview special, it's very different because there's information that I want to know about All the Dead, which we kind of already know a lot. But for the Daryl show and the Rick and Michonne show, they can get into specifically like titles, filming updates. When do they plan to film? That's the kind of stuff I really want to know. Maybe they are already filming, right? What if they actually share a little video or a photo, or no, it wouldn't be a photo, it'd be a little video from Andy on set, and he's, that'd be crazy. Honestly, that would be really insane. He would be in a totally different outfit. I think, well, depends on how they want to start it, right? Depends if they want to show when he gets off the helicopter, if he's still wearing that same shirt. Depends on how they want to start the whole thing here. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this and sort of add a little bit more context to this is, first of all, thank you to Big Head 427 on our Discord server, because he actually let me know that apparently Pollyanna McIntosh, and again, this could still be very unrelated. It could definitely be unrelated. And so I'm throwing it out here because maybe there's some more context here, but she was apparently supposed to be at this convention next month, but she had to cancel it. And apparently the convention was on August 19th to the 21st, around there. So I'm looking at that, and that's about 3 weeks away, right? And, next week they're going to start filming, or I guess not filming, but Andrew Lincoln, apparently, according to that account anyways, is going to be in Atlanta. I'm kind of wondering if that's what they're doing here. That's all we know so far. All we know is that, for those 3 weeks, Andy's going to be in LA and in Atlanta. So I'm kind of looking at that like, well, maybe you start filming next week or whatever. You film something for, I don't even know what, but maybe you actually go to the UK and you film some stuff there. Now, the thing about that idea is, first of all, I think that is possible. I just think the issue with it is you would have to have Denai Guerrera go over there, right, as well? Like, and I just don't know how the hell you would do that. I just think it's kind of a lot, because this first season, like, they're not going to reunite beforehand. I don't even think they're going to see each other until the finale. I think they're gonna really build this up. I think because like you kind of have to. I think it'd be a slap in the face, honestly, if all of a sudden they reunited in episode 2 or 3. Like you want to build this up because the last time they saw each other, you know, well, Michonne thought Rick died, and even now, you know, like Michonne found some proof he still could be alive, but like she doesn't really know because like that could have been from a long time ago. Like he could still be dead until she sees him. She doesn't know, right? And so I think it's very important to just really explore that and just show her journey to finding him, all the information she's going to find, and just sort of, you know, like build up that story there. Also with Rick as well, you know, I want to spend some time within that 6-year time jump. I understand that maybe we won't see a lot. Like maybe that first episode is going to be all within the 6 years there, right? That probably makes the most sense. Like they're not going to, you know, but again, that's why I think they need to really tease and build up that reveal because it's going to be so emotional. And that is how the finale, I think, should really go. I think the season 1 finale should be, you know, they see each other at some point. And again, I mentioned this before. I really feel like they could build up some threats with the CRM and all that kind of stuff. And there's going to be some varying storylines, stuff with Jadis and this and that. And then in the finale, they reunite. It's amazing. We get that payoff. But there's like the threat of the CRM or something. And then it sort of ends on a cliffhanger of sorts. And then that's, you know, they'll announce a season 2. That's how I see it going. Personally, I see it going like that. In this way, in season 2, it depends on what's happening with the Daryl show and Isle of the Dead. But I see them at that point afterwards focusing, like Rick and Michonne are going to be together. And then dealing with whatever other threat, right? And then again, like I think that's sort of the debate with all of this too, is like, what is Rick and Michonne's overall goal here? Do they just want to escape the CRM and go back home? Like, is that their plan? Do they just want to do that? Or do they actually have to take down the CRM? And that's why right there, that's specifically why I know this show is going to be lasting multiple seasons. It's because it's too insane. There's so many things here that will make no sense. And again, you actually, if you look at the press release, even though EW confirmed it afterwards, just ignore the EW thing, ignore what people reported afterwards. You focus specifically on the AMC press release that they put out about the show. It says it begins with 6 episodes next year. And so that's why I know, like, with how much they have to do here for the story, this is going to be multiple seasons. And do you really think Rick could just leave the CRM, go back home, and there's going to be no retaliation or no like revenge or anything like that? Like, I have a feeling he can't leave because it would endanger his entire family. Like, I think that's actually what it is, right? And so I think when Rick and Michonne reunite, they're going to have to somehow deal with the people in the Civic Republic and actually really, you know, I guess save this place, basically. Take down the people who shouldn't be in charge, like Major General Beale, you know, and Jadis as well. Because Jadis, you know, she saved Rick's life, but like she did it for her own gain, right? Like she got a high ranking up there, like almost on par with Elizabeth Kublik. And again, there's so much here. Like there's so much stuff here that Gimple has been planning. To wrap it up in 6 episodes would be so crazy. That literally makes no sense. There's a big plot here. There's a big plot here with the Cure storyline, with what they're doing to people. Like, there is so much information here that we still have to explore and really just get into and sort of live in. And that's why, personally, I know, like, it's going to go for multiple seasons, especially when you take it into context, like the literal press release, and then obviously EW confirmed it after everyone first reported on that thing. And I've actually seen a few articles who originally reported it as a limited series say afterwards that it will begin with 6 episodes, like they're sort of, like they're putting that in there now. So I'm like, okay, so I guess they didn't read that at first when they posted their article. But yeah, I mean, as of now, obviously, it's just going to be 6 episodes next year because it hasn't been renewed yet. Officially, it has not been renewed yet. When you look at the big story here, there's so much. Like, there is so much here that I just, how the hell do you go through it? And again, that's why I wanted to talk about the Paulina McIntosh thing, you know, and if she did cancel that appearance at that convention next month, and they are getting ready to film literally next week or the week after, if we do get an update at the preview special, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, this could be really exciting. And if they're filming already, we could get a teaser trailer, literally, when The Walking Dead ends. They could end The Walking Dead this year in November with a post-credit scene revealing something with Rick. We can actually see a Rick Grimes scene. Like, that is actually possible, and they could reveal the release date for the Rick Grimes television show. Like, this is our reality right now that we're living in. I can't even believe it, because a week ago, it was July 21st. It was the day before Comic-Con, and everyone, for the most part, not everyone, but a lot of people, you know, they were saying the Rick movies aren't happening, which technically they're half right, but they were more saying it in the context that the Rick Grimes story is done. Like, Andy doesn't want to do anymore, this and that. AMC's lying to keep you watching the show, this and that. And there's still people saying that, by the way. I still see people saying that they're lying about the Rick Grimes television show and that it's not actually going to air. It's just going to be constantly postponed, which makes no sense because Andy and Denai were literally there like 6 days ago. So anyways, this is exciting. This is just overall very, very exciting. And I really can't wait to see what the next update is going to be. So obviously I will keep you guys really updated on what's happening here. Obviously, definitely go follow at Andy Lincoln News on Twitter because that account just knows everything. And yeah, man, I'm so excited here. I really cannot wait for the preview special. It's about how many days now until that? 10 days, I guess. And then a week later, it's Tales of the Walking Dead, which takes us straight until the premiere of the Walking Dead final 8 episodes. And then we go into basically the next era of the Walking Dead, where we're waiting for the Rick show and all of this stuff. And you know what? Honestly, it makes sense that they would be filming soon, because I do think there's going to be a Rick Grimes post-credit scene at the end of The Walking Dead. Like, if you film something in Atlanta and it's 2 weeks, you just film whatever scene, I could see them showing that. The Walking Dead ends, and then there's a Rick Grimes teaser there. Because that's satisfying. You're ending The Walking Dead with having him there. Even though he's not going to be a part of the show, you're ending it with something there, right? And man, I'm definitely really excited. Make sure to post your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.